Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to All Signs Weekly Live. If you are catching this live, make sure you are stating hello. Let me know that you're here. I am streaming on YouTube and on Facebook. Hi, Simon. Welcome. And if you're catching the replay, make sure you guys are commenting replay. So, we are in store here for All Signs Weekly. I'm just going to ask you guys to go ahead and smash that love button. Smash it. Go ahead and share, because sharing is caring. And if you can share it to like-minded groups over on Facebook, I truly appreciate it. And for those of you on YouTube, make sure that you just hit like, because that helps the algorithm. So say hello, don't be shy, and let's get to it, okay? Reminder for those who did not see the big announcement. If you were not on the email sign-up list, Runes Reality is now open for enrollments. The live Q&A, I will be talking all about it on Tuesday evening. So make sure you set your notifications. Super excited for this course. It's 2 courses in one. It's infused together, guys. I spent so much time and effort onto this, but this is probably the next step up from the last workshop I did for Mastering the Mirror. I am very passionate about utilizing divination tools for self-development. So the only way to learn these tools is to apply it to yourself first. And that's exactly what Runes Reality is going to do. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be focusing more on the higher self of what's to come and integrate it into the now. So if you're interested, make sure you guys sign up for that notification so that you guys are here Tuesday evening to learn all about Runes Reality and what that course is about. And it's basically, guys, intended, if you can't make it on specific days, to take this at your pace. It's an accountability course for 12 weeks. It's the longest workshop I've ever had. Typically, they're only about 6 or 8 weeks, but I listened to the feedback and everyone said, can you make them longer? We want to keep going. So that's what we're doing. So tonight, hello, Karen, welcome. We are using the Whispers of Healing Oracle deck. This is one of my favorite Oracle decks. I think it's actually one of my first that I got back in the day, but I haven't used this in a while, so we'll be using that. And then another deck that I like, which is the After Tarot, which is going to be the one that we're going to be using for our initial story play before we break into each individual signs. And then for the signs, we are using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot deck. So if you like any of these decks, they are all available on Amazon. My Amazon store is on my description if you guys want to see the links. Let's get to it. Hi, Rare. Welcome. All right. You guys ready? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to do the collective challenge first. This is the last week for Leo, too. Happy birthday to the tail ends for the Leos, and happy birthday to the Virgos who are having birthdays early into the dates here. All right. Collective. Here we go. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, what does the collective need to know this week? What is our challenge? Here we go. Grateful. We have a 47 here. Well, our challenge here is to be grateful in all of the situations that we run into this week. I love how she's staring at the butterfly because I feel like this is a change. It's something here where we're going to have to take those moments this week, collective, where if it is something where we fear or feel low vibrational, it's a reminder for us to tune into ourselves and be grateful for what is around us. Some of those things are lessons, but let's see what the book has to say. It says, when faced with crisis, stress, a busy schedule, or other issues, you may lose your ability to slow down and appreciate the beauty of life, collective. And we so have that this week, especially in that full moon energy, smack in the middle of retrograde. It says, you may be focusing on what you don't have, collective, rather than what you do have. Commit to offering a daily prayer or affirmations of gratitude for all the good things in your life. When you are thankful for the people in your life, you show it through your gestures. So one of the things that I do, and I thank, and most people are like, why would you do that? If I want to shift my vibration, it's always about love. So if there are individuals specifically that I have issues with, I send them love. I send them love because nothing beats love. So this is our challenge. This is our challenge, love. All right, let's get into initial story play. What is the collective going to receive this week? What is the collective going to receive this week? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this could be a main player in your reading, or this could be you. But the King of Pentacles here is somebody here who invests well, keeps themselves in their own lane, knows how to help others out too, but doesn't overgive. And that's really important for this individual. And even though they may be materialistic, it's someone here who has a lot of pride with how far they've come. They're usually typically known as the boring king. But I really love the King of Pentacles because to me, it's somebody here who just knows how to build a foundation and something that is prominent and really works hard on it and is okay if they make a mistake. It's like, I'll learn from it. Let's recalculate that and do that again. So this is an individual here who invests really wisely. What is our main focus this week? The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This goes with that grateful energy. This is somebody here who's very loving, who, well, she's open. She's compassionate. She's intuitive. She can be very quiet, but she has a lot of love to give in so many different ways. It's unconditional love, but she doesn't just give that cup to anybody. She knows her worth, but she can be very compassionate. And I love how both of them are both looking down, because I feel like even though this is of focus, being compassionate and loving, there's something here where I feel like you're going to need to take a pause or to reflect here, collective. And let's see how you should be as of service this week. Look at this, the 9 of Cups. I want to say it's spreading the love. I want to say here it's also paying it forward. The 9 of Cups here is fulfillment, wish fulfillment, but this is someone here who's enjoying the pleasures of it. And again, I feel like the challenge here is to remind yourself while you're enjoying some things here, if somebody here has a bad day, and the first thing I'm thinking about here is of the service here as a waiter or a waitress. You know, you never know if somebody here is having a bad day. So sometimes when people have bad days, they're like, oh, I'm going to tip less. But there's something here where the Queen of Cups will be somebody here who would be compassionate, who would understand that not everybody is always going to have an easy day. And there's something here where I feel you're going to be challenged this week here, collective, with individuals who are not going to be doing too well. And we are in the energy of the moon and retrograde. And a lot of things come up from the past, including old belief systems, individuals here, and some of us just losing our temper and our patience. But we're going to see how these play out in each individual reading. We're going to start off here with Leo. Leo is up. Don't forget, guys, to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. And if you're looking or trying to read on a different person, like cross-watching, you can, but the story may be vice versa. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on here for Leo. Reversals are now up. Leo, how's your week going to be? We have the Queen of Cups twice. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. And we have the Empress here. A lot of court cards here, but she is reversed. I feel dissatisfied. I feel a little bit moody. And there's something here about not having enough this week. And this is that energy I'm feeling, Leo, of not feeling satisfied with what you currently have. You may be in that daydreaming mode here, but I feel mopey about not receiving certain things. Now, this is the week here where you're receiving that King of Pentacles. So that could be a boss, that could be a partner, but it's like everything that you deal with this individual, I feel you push back. You want nothing to do with, okay? You don't want help. You don't want to talk about it. I just feel this energy here of not feeling too great. Now, the Empress reversed here also doesn't really know their worth and feels lack. And there's something here about feeling lack of wanting to talk about things, lack of wanting to communicate. And if this is not you, this is somebody here who you are dealing with, and that could be very difficult for you. Let's clarify these cards. Hermit. There's that energy of wanting to self-reflect. I do see you looking at something here and reevaluating with that Virgo energy, okay? Just wanting to be alone, but also not being very clear-headed here of how to get ahead. And some of you are feeling really broke, or maybe you went through a breakup, or maybe you're not feeling very connected to this King of Pentacles, but it's like not really talking or communicating either. And when you do communicate, it's emotion. So if it's not sadness, it's anger. But I feel a very heavy victim mentality, whether that's you or another person. One more. There is this Three of Cups here that reversed. I just feel for you, Leo, this is a week where you are going to be stepping back from an individual. There's some anger or sadness here that you are processing. It has to do with a loss or not feeling like you can get ahead. I just keep hearing the song, "It's My Party. I can cry if I want to." So this is the challenge here, is to get a little bit higher in your vibration. What advice does Spirit have for you? 2 cards only. No reversals. Let somebody help you. There's an individual, or if this individual here is saying they don't want anything, it's still checking in on them. It's making sure that they're okay. You know, it's just doing a wellness check here, because there's an opportunity here of getting help or assistance or a loan or a heart-to-heart, it feels like. But I do feel like there is somebody here who you're either dissatisfied with, or you're not ready to open up with, or maybe if this is a boss, you feel like whatever they give you is not going to be enough. So there might have to be a deeper conversation, and that may be doing the self-reflection if this is job related for you, to see if you want to stick to a place or if it's time here to look at new opportunities. But I do feel like there's something here where where a perception is being gained here with emotions, okay? And I feel like it's compassion and having appreciation, so that you can get out of this energy because it feels very low. All right. That's what we have for Leo. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing. I do appreciate you all being here. And let's move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. Don't forget, guys, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And a reminder that the Runes Reality is now open for enrollment. I'll have a Q&A on that on Tuesday evening. So set your reminder. It's already posted on YouTube and Facebook. All right, Virgo. Let's see how your week is going. How's your week going to be? Virgo. The World. So something here is completed, but I also feel you're starting over here. Ooh, this is a solid week here for Virgo. There is something here solid. You passed the test. Congratulations. Some of you literally did pass the test here. Look at this. We have a match. Well, Virgo, are you going to get the best reading so far? Because this looks really, this looks good. This looks good. Some of you are getting a huge payout. Others of you, this is a new partnership or collaboration, but I feel so appreciative. I feel so grateful. This is completely opposite than what Leo was just going through. Okay. These are really solid cards for Virgo. I don't even want to validate these. Hello, Metaphysical Journey. Hi, Michael. This is something here where I feel this week you're going to have a relief, but it's going to be like, it's about dang time. And you are not alone. You are not alone. This is something here that you've been working hard with another individual. And this obtaining here has been a long time coming. This could be, well, some of you, it's a home. It's a new home. Others of you, this is like a promotion at work or collaborating with a new partnership. I feel a little bit, we have the Queen of Cups here next to that Nine of Cups. I feel like really happy, celebration, going out, having a good time. But there's something here about your wins this week that I think that you're sharing it with others. I see you actually sharing it with others. It's good news. It's good payout. Or some of you, it's celebration. If this is the next step in a relationship, but let's see what that world is. God, Virgo's having a good week. I like that. Look at this. 8 of Coins. Get ready. Get ready. It's official. You got official news here. Congratulations, Virgo. Whatever paperwork or whatever paper you're doing here, you passed a test. Some of you are getting certified, okay? But others of you, this is like signing the deal. 7 of Swords reverse. And I feel like for some of you, this is all of the things that you've had to keep quiet. I feel like you have been working with another individual and you really kept to yourselves when it came to what the next step was this, because I feel like both of you have been working hard on this. And if this is love, this is just something here where something wasn't solidified, but now it's like sharing it to family or friends or meeting the family and friends. But I feel like the cat is out of the bag. This week, there is an announcement that a Virgo is going to be making or receiving, and it's in good favor. Queen of Coins here, the Hermit reverse. Again, you did something on your own for a while. You kept this to yourself, okay? But this is stating to me that some of you are going to feel a little bit overwhelmed with the response of this, okay? I feel like a lot of people are going to be saying hello, appreciative of you. You're going to be grateful. But I also feel this energy of being super overwhelmed and going, okay, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate all the attention, but I also want to step back. I need to step back a little bit, or I just want it to be the two of us. I feel this energy here of a big announcement being made here to others, to individuals. What's your advice other than congratulations? Jeez, Virgo got a really good reading. Page of Swords. Oh, look at this. Page of Swords. I feel this energy of shyness, or sorry guys, my hands are shaking so badly because I did yard work. So it's like the freaking weed whacker killed me today. So my hands are like this. But anyway, this tells me that there is some anxiety coming up about how others are going to perceive this news or this big announcement from you. This is not the time here to chicken out. All right. There's going to be individuals here who, whatever they look at or they try to, we call these people the fans. All right. They're not necessarily individuals who should be on stage. I feel like you have some people here that deceived you in the past, liars, cheaters, individuals here who did not treat you well. They're going to be watching this. They're going to be hearing about this. But I feel a lot of fear about individuals coming to ruin the parade here. And that is just fear. It's not something here that's actually going to happen. And Spirit's reminding you that this is well-deserved and you are protected. So take this as good news for you. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on to Libra. Libra is up. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing. I do appreciate it. And we're going to get to Libra now. Don't forget, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Libra. Let's see how Libra's week is going to be. Libra, here we go. We have the Knight of Wands. Well, something's coming in quickly, or you're moving quickly. Oh my goodness. Is everybody going to have good readings this week? Except Leo. Leo was having a tough one. Let's send out love to Leo. I don't want Leo's like, what are you talking about? I'm having a hard week in comparison. And I wasn't laughing or to make fun of you. I was being lighthearted here. Right. Check your other placements too. Oh, we have the Seven of Wands here. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Well, this is I don't know. I feel like Libra, since this is who's what you're receiving here, I'm going to say that this is from somebody here who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an individual here who is sulking and wants to apologize. All right. I do feel like there's an apology coming or an offer here. But here's the thing. I feel this is more you. Okay. This is what your focus is on: love, appreciation, compassion, having a good time, celebrating your wins. You are focused on all of your wins right now. And I feel like somebody here is coming in because this is of service of your door, knocking on your door. Some of you literally, wanting to talk or discuss. Now, this is coming from a quick, I feel like this person here is going to make a quick decision here. To talk about either an apology or an offer. Let's see where that Knight of Wands energy is. Oh, yeah, Six of Wands. So this is an individual here who is not happy, Libra. I don't know. Maybe you are in the limelight. Maybe you are having a glow up, but they feel pretty defeated. So this individual here wants to be part of that parade with you. I feel like they don't have an invite. I feel like this is something here where you have a boundary in place. Let's see what this Three of Cups is. Six of Cups. This is somebody here who, look at all of these, look at all of the cups. I feel like you have an individual here who daydreams about you a lot. And if they're not daydreaming, they're reminiscing here about the past. But I do feel in this moon's energy, this usually brings up the past or a lot of past individuals. So Libra, I feel like there are going to be some past memories. Now, this wasn't reversed. So I feel that when this person comes in, it is going to bring some nostalgia for you. Okay. And you may be, I don't think you're unhappy to see this or feel this, but let's see. 7 of Wands, because I do see your boundary up. The Wheel. Well, that's all upright. So something here is about to change. Luck is about to change. This is also divine timing. The Wheel is something here about wanting to have a second chance or shot. I feel like somebody here wants to talk to you about a second chance or opening up something. Now, I do feel this energy here of you reflecting and not necessarily letting that person in the door. But also, this is about change, and we're going to see what the advice here is. Now, I never tell somebody with open arms to invite the past back in unless you are very clear here on not just words, but actions, and take your time and be slow if that's something that you truly want. But if you don't want, it's kind of like be grateful. But I feel like there is a peace offering of some sort here. What advice does Spirit want to have here? Because I feel like with the 9 of Cups as your service this week, I feel like this is fulfillment here. I feel this energy of you wanting to connect with an individual. Look at this. We have Temperance energy here, and we have the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius energy, fire heavily, but we also have Aries and Leo. I feel like Libra, this is a connection where it allowed you to grow. It allowed you to find your self-worth. I feel like there's a lot of confidence here, but Spirit is also saying, just be patient. All right. Take your time. And there's something here about listening, but also here's that wand again. And I'm really seeing here, now we have 7, 8, 9. There's something here to discuss about your boundaries, or not to necessarily just open the door. Take your time. Again, that's what I stated here before with the advice cards, but I feel like Spirit's saying it too. Take your time if you're looking about this. Don't forget your creative endeavors for some of you. That's what you should be more focused on. But I feel like this is somebody here who's actually apologizing to you. So I feel like an apology is coming for a Libra this week. Second chance is really what I feel. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio is up. Don't forget, guys, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and say hello. Let me know that you're here. Got a couple people on YouTube. I think mostly people are on Facebook tonight. It goes back and forth. Sometimes there's more on YouTube, and other times it's Facebook. There's never a rhyme or reasoning. I'm just happy you guys are here. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. All right. Here we go. Scorpio, you are up. Scorpio. Let's see what your week's going to be like. 8 of Swords. The Hangman. Page of Cups. You have somebody around you who is very nervous to approach you, Scorpio. I feel like this is something, again, we're dealing with a lot of energy of past individuals. I'm just going to say it, but I'm really feeling like that with that little time sand thing here. Okay. Something here stopped. It's like a stop in time here. Okay. So I feel like this is for a Scorpio who's dealing with a connection that did not have proper closure. And I do feel like somebody here has a lot of anxiety about approaching you. I see them actually doing it this week. Okay. There may be an age difference between you, but I feel like this person here, the way that they come in is kind of like puppy-eyed. It's the I'm sorry. Or, you know, how are you doing? It's really small. It's not really big, but this individual misses being part of the circle. And yeah, it's part of the circle. It's a 10 of cups here. I just feel like there's something here about not being invited at the table, or this person may have left the table, if that makes sense. But now they have some anxiety here about it coming through. And you're probably going to have some anxiety with it coming in. I think you're going to reflect a lot on that. But let's see what that Eight of Swords energy is for Scorpio. High Priestess. You knew this was coming, didn't you? You felt that this person here, maybe that's what it is. You've been feeling this person's energy. You could be very intuitive, but as an empath, sometimes we pull in other people's energy, or this person may be heavily on your mind as of late. But I definitely feel like, Scorpio, this is the energy here where you were dealing with an individual that you kind of knew was coming, and you've been thinking about them heavily on your mind as of late, and not something that you typically do. Hangman here. Oh, yeah, you're on your own. You're on your own, okay? You're pretty independent. You're feeling good. You're staying in your lane. You're kind of like, I feel like your head's going to tilt a little bit when this person comes over to see how you are, or messages you to say, hey, how you doing? It's kind of like, well, that's out of the blue for this Scorpio. Yeah. I don't know how you're going to feel about it. I think that you have a lot going on this week as well. Some of you, it's primarily because it's business, but I also feel like you're minding your business. And there's something here to be grateful. Be grateful. This person gave you a lot of life lessons. But you are finally able to move on, and you have enough hands to hold what you got. And you are being encouraged here. And we haven't even got to the vice here, to keep going. And there's something here this week. It's kind of like, is this gonna get right back in here? So you can still be nice about it. You don't have to be a jerk about it. Let's see, advice. Four of Wands here. Yeah, I mean, some of you, this is a family situation. You know, and if this is a friend, because sometimes our friends are family, doesn't always have to be blood related, but I do feel like this is family, or somebody here that was part of the family or part of the friend group at one point, is asking, they're missing the group, they're missing the individuals, or missing the family. But I also feel this energy here of you kind of shrugging your shoulders, maybe giving a person a shot, but you're not going to necessarily forget what this individual did, or why they're coming, or why they choose. Oh, some of them are coming to an invite, a party. You might actually see this individual at a family reunion or a wedding. That could be it. For some of you, that's specific for this week, but some of you may be having that in the weekend. But I just feel that there is a time for you to be unbothered, and that's the energy spirit saying, be unbothered by this individual. They are taking a risk, but they are like on the cliff hanging for dear life. And if you could put yourself in their shoes just for that split second, to realize that it is taking courage for this person to do so, or to show up here, whether it's at an event, and I feel like it is, there's a reason for it. And it's because that they're trying to take accountability. They're trying to set things right. Doesn't necessarily mean they deserve the full attention, but I feel like this person's going to show up. That's what I got. All right, let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius. I have not done Cancer yet. We're going in order from Leo. I started with Leo since we're in the last week. Usually start with the birthday month. Next week, I'll be starting with Virgo. But don't forget to check your other placements in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, guys. It's not just one placement. You'll get multitudes of messages that way. All righty. Sagittarius. And if you missed your guys' signs, you can absolutely, I'll have this time stamped after, but you most certainly, that's why I put these banners here so that you can easily find them and just scroll to them. Oh, that's absolutely fine, Aaron. You're allowed to ask. I'm glad I can answer it. I won't always answer while I'm in the reading, but when I'm shuffling, I try to answer the chat as much as I can. Sometimes it just goes a little quickly because I'm on multitudes of feeds and not just YouTube. We save the best for last. Cancer is last. All right. Sagittarius. Ooh, Saggies. We have Empress. Eight of Swords is popping up for everybody. Everybody's having issues with people. I feel like there is a person here, could be a Taurus, but I feel this energy more of you, that you are unhappy, that there is either no communication or lack of communication with an individual. So there could have been something here where Saggy went through a spat with a person. But you know, you're well received here. I feel like this is more your energy, Empress, and I'm pulling in here because this is what you're focusing on. It's just your self-love this week. I feel heavily it's about self-love for you, okay? I got to watch what I zoom in on here because, you know, YouTube likes to flag me on that stuff. But I feel that there's some anxiety here about not communicating with a person. And it's like the longer this goes, the more anxiety you're having. You're questioning yourself. You're questioning what was said. I feel like you're replaying events over your head, the last words that were spoken, but it has a lot to do more in the negative aspect. I feel like both parties here, and the 9 of Cups here and the 6 of Cups reverse, they love to make me do math. That's a 4 of Cups. So I feel like you are both dissatisfied with not communicating, but also pride is really huge with this individual and you a little bit too. But I feel like you're open to receive some news from this person. Some of you are waiting for an apology of some sort, but I feel like a lot of negativity or in the blues about not talking to somebody or not being able to have some kind of closure. Yeah, this was something here where your hope, I feel like this person held back this coin. I feel like this person here didn't fully invest, didn't offer you something here. Okay. And some of you, it's disappointment because it's work and it's like, I really thought that I was going to get that and I didn't, you know, and now you're looking at it like I spent all of those years working there and doing that, but you're the Empress, you know, you're able to manage a lot. Maybe you're doing more than this person is. Okay. The Empress to a king. If it was the Empress to the Emperor, I say you guys are equal, but it is a king to the Empress. Yeah. Again, they're at a distance. You haven't heard from them, waiting for some kind of news, waiting for some kind of arrival. Don't want it to end this way. But you are sticking to your guns. You're not going anywhere. This person is sure not going anywhere. I just feel like this is the week. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. I feel like this is the week, Saggy, that there's a line that's been drawn on both of you, but I don't see either of you exiting the door to work together. I feel that you both have the door opening and kind of watching from the distance here, hoping for some kind of resolution, even though that you're on the doorway. What's the advice here Spirit wants? I just want to say do some self-care here for you this week, but let's see. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. When this person comes in, and they will, okay, it's a page. So it's not going to be the king who approaches you. I feel like this individual is going to test the waters with you and kind of try to blindside you or start small again. Okay. This is an individual here who's going to maybe go through some denial or try to pick off like wherever they left off to kind of do, I don't know. It feels platonic. It feels like starting a discussion as though nothing happened. But when I feel this energy here of you stating or being very authentic and clear, this is also the sword of truth. And Spirit's saying that when you ask for the truth, or when you ask for honesty, or when you give the honesty here of no, I'm not over it, or no, that's not what I was expecting, there's this energy here to also be grateful. And it doesn't have to be grateful for this individual. It's grateful for you being able to stick to the truth and being authentic, because this individual has a hard time speaking the truth. And honestly, I feel like it's about stepping up. I feel like this individual pretends they can step up, but they're not really. Okay. And some of you, this is a grown ass man. Just is what it is what I'm saying. All right. But others of you, I mean, it could be a grown ass woman too, but I'm really just feeling like a male energy. I just feel like somebody here hasn't stepped up to the plate for you. All right, that's what I got. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is up. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watching is welcome. Just, it might be vice versa. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn this week. The Knight of Wands. Another sign had that. Oh. We have the Hierophant here, but I'm really paying attention to the colors on here, because I feel like this is somebody here who's solidifying a deal, being very committed, is passionate about this. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we have the Fool reverse. You're passionate, but then you're afraid to take a risk. You've been wanting this. You've been praying for this. Capricorn, you've been wanting this. You've been praying for this. All right. You've been committed to something. And I feel like it is sweeping on in. It is, because what you're receiving here is that King of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like whether it's a fellow earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel like, and some of you, this is your energy, because you have been so hard and diligent at work and working on yourself, or being committed at a job, or being committed here in a relationship here, but it's you putting all the work in, but then feeling like, dang, I don't know if I want to go any further. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I deserve this. The Fool is, when it's reversed, is someone here is like, this is risky. It's like you put so much energy. You've been wanting this so badly. And now that you're back at it this week, it's almost like, I wish I could reverse time and just, I need more time. I need more time. You're perfectionist. You're perfectionist, aren't you? Let's see what that Knight of Wands is about. King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You're going to be so logical about this. I feel like, and if this is not you logical, I think somebody here is going to advise you and is going to want you to make a quick decision. A quick decision is needed. And it's something here that you've been asking for, praying for, wanting. And some of it's like relief, expansion, help, Two of Swords. But now that this person's here, how can I help you? I'm here to give you something. You're like, I don't know how to use this. I've been doing it so long on my own and so committed on my own. Now that somebody here is wanting to be here, showing up at the door, saying I'm ready to go, Libra energy strongly. I just feel this energy of being like, this is what I asked for. I asked for something more balanced. I asked for something more fair. And now that somebody is stepping in, wanting to give you an offer of some type, and I feel like it's some kind of help and support, okay? And you're appreciative of this. Your focus here needs, I mean, you are appreciative of it. You're just unsure. There's 3 swords here. 3 of swords. You're afraid. I think you're afraid to be disappointed, especially if this is work related. This is for a Capricorn who's like, this could be, all right. This doesn't have to just be Capricorn. But have you ever had those moments here where like you're working on something and you're asking for help, asking for assistance, and then when somebody finally comes in and you're like, fine, I'll just do it myself because I'm so disappointed that it's not up to my par. And there's something here about you afraid that it's not going to be up to your par. It's not going to meet your expectations, but you're grateful for it. You've been praying for help. You've been praying for assistance here. King of Wands. Look at all of these court cards coming in here. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Some of you have 2 individuals here who want to invest. Dang, Capricorn, if you have been, this could be a new person and an old person if this is love. But if this is work related, it's 2 situations here where someone's going to step up, or maybe you've been more in that energy here to say, I want to do it myself. It's too risky. But I feel very undecided about the choices to make. Do I do it on my own, or who do I choose? The King of Swords or the King of Wands? Because they're both coming back. Or stepping forward more than anything. What's your advice, Capricorn? Your advice here is to watch. Here's what I can tell you. The King of Swords is going to be honest and very practical and have a lot of advice to give. Okay? Sometimes with advice you don't want. All right? But they're going to be honest. The King of Wands is going to be a go-getter and very confident and cocky. What makes me nervous with that King of Wands energy, even though they both have that King of Pentacles, is that to me, it's the 2 of Wands. So this is an individual here who I feel, this is probably a past person here who chose a different way, or they're very in and out sometimes here. Okay. So make sure this person's actions line up with their words. Now, this is a person here you're still indecisive about, but they're being honest. One more card. You got somebody from the past coming, and it has to do with a relationship that's already set here. All right. Look, wait, Capricorn, don't leave. I'm coming back. All right. It's like, what? No. But I feel this energy here of needing help or needing assistance. And you have somebody here who's coming in. Now, if this is love related, it's not help. It's like you want commitment, but you're getting kind of an offer here where you could have been dating somebody here and you haven't really solidified it. And this person here wants to step up. They're being honest about it, but you may still be focused on this individual because of heartache and afraid to repeat patterns here. But this person's coming flying back in. So it could be 2 ways on that if it's love. But for others of you, this is work related, or could just even be family related, where you have 2 individuals that you're unsure of how to help you. And you're going to have to really reflect on people's actions and their words to make sure that they line up, because there's one in particular who has a tendency to take more than they can chew, and then they don't do it at all. Okay. They just turn around, even though that you're grateful for it. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. Don't forget, guys, once your signs are done, there's always a collective at the end. So don't go anywhere. Even though Cancer is the last zodiac sign, there is always a bonus at the end. All right. I got to show you guys my new cup that I got. So I get these custom cups from Top Notch Design, who's, I have been friends with her for years. We met in Comic-Con, but I love to watch her business grow. But I am so excited that she had this cup that they made. Look at this. It's called Slay, and it's got all of my serial killers in pink with hearts. Freddy Krueger here. Mike, look at this. Isn't this amazing? It's like my new favorite cup. I love it. I love it. So go check her out. She's on she's got her own app. It's called Top Notch Design. She's probably has a live right now. But I love that new cup. It's like my new go cup. I like horror movies. Always have. All right, Aquarius. You ready? Knight of Coins. I feel with these two horses, do you see how they look like they're fighting? Do you see how they look? It's like you're going through the trenches this week. Oh, you're trying. This is for an Aquarius here who's going through the trenches and trying to be compassionate and loving and see the best in all situations. But there's somebody you don't want to work with this week. There's somebody here that is really tough. And this is something here where I feel it's long term. So some of you, this is very work related, but others of you, this is a relationship here where you both have very free spirited ideas, but somebody here is pretty defensive. And I feel like an Aquarius here this week is going through the trenches, is trying to be very compassionate, but also trying to dodge an individual. And I feel like it has to do with something that you both were collaborating on, but obviously two different ideas or two different ways. You just have two different perspectives here of what your wish fulfillment is. Let's see what that Knight of Coins is. You're going nowhere. Like it's an empty victory here because you're hoping to make a solution this week, but I'm here to tell you, Aquarius, there is no solution this week. I feel like there's disappointment, but you are getting through it. All right. Not everybody's going to be happy with the decisions that you make, and you're not going to be happy with the decisions that this person makes this week. Let's see what that 10 of Wands is. Oh, God. 2 10s, but it's over. But you're not over something. This is you not over something. This is you pulling out the swords out. I feel like if this is with a separation or somebody here that you have a hard time working with this week, I feel that it's just you trying to remove all of these swords, and you're really at the tail end. You are. Okay. But this is something here. I'm going to be really honest with you. You're never going to get over this in a way that you want to. This is something here you're going to have to create closure for you. It's going to be one of those things where, and I just did a channel message this weekend on one of the pictures that I had saw. Sometimes I do channel messages on there, put it on Facebook, on YouTube in the community section. But this is something here where whatever this scar is being left with, it's not to show you how far you've come in the sense here. It's to really allow you, you're going to have this. You are basically going to have a scar from this. But it's never going to be filled in the way that you anticipate it. But it's not going to stop you. And that's the most important thing to know. And we are in the moon's energy, so we're clearing a lot. Look at this. Because this is something here where as you get through it, I love this. You get from a 10 of Wands, 2 10s to the Page of Wands. There's an opportunity here to go after your wish, your desires, and to put this behind you, lay it to rest, make peace with this. And some of you, if you don't have that communication with that person, it's write a letter, write it all out, do it in the full moon energy, burn that bitch. Okay. Like it's something here where it's your opportunity here to have something here that you can get excited about, because I do feel it's going to get lighter. And I do feel this energy of like, I'm ready to get back out there. I'm ready to be more creative. Some of you, I'm ready to date again. But I feel this is the energy of you being way more optimistic, which is really, really good because that was feeling like heavy. So I feel like it's going to be more towards the end of the week for you. What advice does Spirit have for Aquarius? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 10, 10, 10. It's over. You can rest now. Okay. I feel like you're going to have a lot of relief now. I just feel this energy of finally releasing something, letting go. And here's the cool thing. You have support. This is the after tarot deck. All right. See how you're carried on. It's like you made peace with this, but you have individuals here who support you, whether that's friends, whether that's family. It's putting something to rest. Look at this. And Spirit's stating that. All right. You may never get along with this person, or you may never be able to have closure with an individual from your past, but you sure to hell have the ability here to be compassionate and see both sides of it. And I also feel this energy here that you do have somebody here who is going to check on you this week, who is going to invite you out. And some of you, it's just the opportunity to let it out. Cry if you need to for crying out loud, right? But if not, this is just seeing like a lot of support for you. So I feel like a lot of support, and there is somebody here specifically here that you can trust, and something here where I feel that you're not doing it alone. You're not alone. You're alone in the scenario of not agreeing with somebody, but you're not alone as into what's ahead for you. So that's a good start for you. All right. Thank God that goes with the two. Yeah. Aquarius is going through, but Aquarius is going through it. Libra is too. Most of the cardinal signs are, though, I'm going to say. Cancer too. Pisces is up. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget, guys, there's a collective message at the end. I actually get excited when I see 10s because to me, it's a rebirth. It's like it can't get any worse. It can't get any better. Okay, let's just start at ground zero and just let's do it. Let's go back to 1. So I like 10s. Pisces, feeling the love. There's a 10. It's not the way I would like to see it. 10 of Cups reversed. Oh boy. Page of Wands reversed. Pisces. I think you're fighting with like cats and dogs with an individual. All right. You have a very selfish person that you're dealing with. It's simple as that. We're going to look at these all upright. This means is extreme. Okay. You have an individual here who is passive aggressively trying to shape their way into you doing something. All right. Now, I feel that you intuitively know what this person is up to. You have to. You're a Pisces. So I feel like a Pisces here is absolutely looking upon something here and going, I know this person is up to no good. All right. But you see how you're snuggling? All right. You're just different. You're just different. And I feel like a person here gets really easily, their feelings, they take things very personally and they get their feelings here hurt really easily. So I feel like somebody here is playing victim, is going to be acting kind of childlike. Okay. But I also feel this energy when I see the Magician reverse is somebody here who is trying to overpower a person, who's trying to control a scenario here. Why? Because they want you to work hand and feet for them. All right. And if it's not that, it's just like do something for them. Okay. So I can feel good. It's not the other way around. And I feel really annoyed at this person who's acting like that here with you. All right. Oh boy. 9 of Swords here. This person's not going to stop. This is a person here who's going to throw a pity party like no other. All right. Every time you walk by this person, they're going to be like sighing, huffing. My mom used to do that. Used to drive me nuts. When she wanted attention, she'd do the. As soon as we heard that sigh, we knew it. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. They're not. And the worst part is, because this is reversed on top of this, all right? I do feel you really having to fight, or not to fight, but definitely keep stating to an individual. And that's what this is, because this is your focus here, to still remain compassionate, still remain loving, but also to remember your boundaries. Okay? Because I do feel this week, Pisces, you got an individual here who's consistently texting you about all of their problems, all of their issues. And oh my God, if Pisces would just, do something, because I think they want something, but they're not necessarily asking you. But you got that's a thing. And I feel this energy here of you just not having it. So you got to keep bringing that up to this person, unfortunately. That Magician here was also reversed. You can't please them all, but I also feel this energy of this person making things miserable. All right. This is a person here and you're going to try to dodge with a bullet, but you're kind of stuck with them. They're not happy, and they are bringing up here of how unhappy they are, depressed they are. And it's not saying that you can't help this person. I feel like this person here is not helping themselves, but I think that there's something in particular they want you to do that you're not doing. What advice does Spirit have for you? Your advice is to stand your ground. Don't let a person push you or manipulate you or guilt shame you. You can still be nice. You don't have to smack a bitch, But I do feel this energy here of being irritable, frustrated, wanting to smack somebody. But also I feel that you are busy. You're letting somebody else do the work. I just feel like this person's going to putz around and make a scene about how much work they're doing while you're doing something else. All right. I feel like this is Pisces going, all right, well, bye, Felicia. Good luck. I think you're just annoyed. That's what it feels like. I feel like a Pisces here is just entirely annoyed at an individual who they have to deal with, who's acting extremely childish. And some of you, it is a child. Okay. That's what I got. All right. Aries. Aries is up. You're not feeling bad for Pisces. Oh, just one in particular. Lobster, anyone? Michael, I have to tell you, I didn't get to comment on your, if you guys haven't followed yet, I always talk about this, but make sure you guys are following the Metaphysical Journey if you love tarot as much as I do. He doesn't just do readings. He talks about tarot. He talks about anything really, but I love listening to he's got like Sunday thoughts that he does, but he specifically goes over the moon card. And I have to tell you, you brought a smile to my face, because there's a great debate about the moon card and what is crawling out. Some people say it's a lobster. Others say it's a crawfish. And then some people say it's a crayfish. And I went down a rabbit hole years ago. Well, like, hey, what is it? Because I know they also do the crab for Cancer. And sometimes I look at cards and sometimes they do put the crab there and it's supposed to be more Cancer energy. But I think it has to do more with crustaceans. So anyway, did you know? I didn't know this. I didn't think about the difference between a crawfish is that it's freshwater and a lobster is saltwater. But I always called it a lobster too. So I didn't feel alone when you said that because I always thought it was too. And I was like, well, I think bigger. It's the ocean's bigger than fresh water. I loved it. You brought a smile to my face. It was so good what you brought through the Fool's Journey too. All right. You guys ready? Aries, you ready? Aries. Ooh. Well, we have the King of Pentacles twice. Will the real Slim Shady stand up? Aries. You have, this is interesting. All right. I love it. Sorry, I was looking at Michael's comment about lobsters. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It's a big debate. It's not just you. I thought the same thing. I just was I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that. And I've been reading cards since I was a kid. Aries, you have somebody here who's showing another side. And it's going to throw you for a loop because it's like this is a person here who's well received, you work well with, you have a lot of love for, all right? But they're super ass selfish this week. And they are overspending. They're doing something here that is completely out of character when they typically do. All right? They're not watching what they're spending. They're not they're flaunting themselves here. There's a jealousy streak. There's something about a jealousy streak. I think you're kind of holding up like, what is happening? What is going on? But somebody here is flaunting something, and it's not normal behavior of this person, and it's going to kind of throw you for the loop. And the Chariot here is about moving quickly, moving ahead. Something about the full moon. Ace of Coins. Somebody's greedy. Somebody's selfish. Someone is doing something here that is, if it's not, oh God, I have so many different stories, but let's stick with the two main stories. You have an individual who has a lot of jealousy with time and commitment towards you, or you're doing really well and they are missing the attention. All right. But there's something that this person is doing that is off the wall, big, and going after it. I told you they're not being fair. Look at that green glove again. This person here is taking something back or spending something or doing something on their own. They're not including you. And some of you, they are taking an idea from you that is going to make your mouth drop. Because this is a person here who was supporting you at one point, rooting for you. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. You're going to be taken back by this. All right. Your pride is going to be a little bit kicked. But here's the thing. This person is not going to get too far. They're not going to be able to get too far. Okay. Because this is something here about their pace. All right. As quickly as they take something, they're not going to be able to run with it. You may have had, especially if this is an idea, this person here may steal an idea and try to run with it. And it's not going to go well in their favor because you're not there to help or support them. They're doing something here that's kind of putting you and forcing you on hold. Now, if this is a relationship where somebody's jealous or does something here, it's kind of like a fling that they're ruining something here, trying to make you jealous. God, this person's jealous. Be dealing with a Leo. What advice do we have? Looks like Leo. It looks like my fire signs are having a tough week. It's all of them. Leo, Saggy, and now Aries. Let's send love. Let's just everybody hit the love emoji for all of my fire signs. Two of Swords. It's not over yet. I feel like there's going to, anytime there's a blindfold, it's denial. A part of you was in denial too about protecting yourself. And it's like something here where you may have seen the signs of this person's behavior beforehand, but now you're really seeing true colors come out this week. Like, I feel like Aries has true colors coming out and unsure of which direction to go. And there's going to be some kind of discussion about whose idea it was or who does more in a relationship here. And you're being asked here to trust your intuition. Trust your gut on this. Not only is this a giant red flag, there's something not right. Okay, this person here is not doing something good. And it's out of greed and it's out of jealousy. So some of you need to protect your assets. Others of you, it's like, if it's an idea they're running with, it's about how you go about with your ideas moving forward. Because this is something here where someone's going to try to take credit for something. But be grateful that this person did this, because here's the thing. You'll never let this happen again. You won't. It's like, I feel like this is an Aries who's like, learn my lesson, next. Because you have the ability here of massive endurance. Okay. This is how you're of service. So your service here is wish fulfillment. Whatever you put your heart or desires in, you have the ability and the confidence to keep persevering. This individual is not able to do so. You are way stronger in that way than this person is. All right. That's what I got. All right, we have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. And don't forget, guys, we have a collective at the end, so make sure you were staying put here. Welcome, Marla. Thanks for sending hearts for our fire signs. They needed it. Taurus is up. I can't see the hearts on Facebook, but I'm assuming you guys sent hearts. All right, let's see what's going on for Taurus. Hi, Gina. Welcome. I don't know, Gina. I feel like Aries has been getting slammed. I want you guys to catch a break. I do. Make sure you check your other placements in your chart. And if you guys don't know that, you can just look up natal chart, Google it. And then you need not just your birthday, but you need the time and the place. All right, Taurus, my bulls. Who's got Taurus in their chart? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Taurus is up. Oh, you worried? It's keeping you up. The moon? Is it the moon? Oh, boy. Who's that? Who's that crawling through your window? I think you just have fears. Well, Taurus, I feel that there is a lot of energy of your past coming up this week. I feel a lot of anxiety, especially with all the swords, but I feel like it has to do with the past, how people have hurt you, have lied to you, deceived you, but it almost feels like someone here coming through the window. All right. And there may be a reveal this week where you're not expecting or anticipating it, but you've been kind of like wondering about it. Here's the thing. Whatever is going to be exposed by your past this week doesn't necessarily mean a person's coming back, because I feel like this is all in your head. It's meant to be cleared. because this energy here of the Empress, which is your energy here too. I got to watch what I'm showing here when I glow up. But this is all about your worth. And you have come too far to let these fears take over. And I feel like there's something here that you truly want and truly desire, and you have not really been putting the effort or time into it because of your confidence, not feeling like you're capable of doing it. And this week, I feel like you're exposing this lie. You can do it. I feel it. I feel like Taurus is going to do it, but let's see. I know I'm jumping the gun here, but let's see what this Nine of Swords is. Look, it's decision time, baby. Look at this, Taurus. All right. This is over. This is finalized. You're not going to be worrying about this. You're going to freaking do it. I think that you're tired of worrying about your past coming back or focusing on the past. And this big reveal, what is it? It has to do with an ending. It has to do with something here where you split ties or split the way. Taking a different pathway, or maybe you've been stuck on this person for God knows how long, or some of you, if it's not a person or somebody here that you were connected to, it could have just been with not taking advantage of an idea because you've had a past fail. There's failure here. There's something here that wasn't successful, but I feel that this really took a Taurus down on their confidence and feeling like they're not capable of happiness, of finding something where there's unity. Some of you, it's not capable of being successful. Others of you, it's not capable of finding a relationship. If you've been stuck on there, especially if you're stuck on the past, you don't want to bring the baggage with you. I think that's what you're doing. I feel like you're releasing baggage this week. Look at this, 5 of Cups. You are. You see how they're all smashed though, and you're holding 2 cups? This is you going, I'm still going to have faith in relationships. I'm still going to be confident on putting myself out there. Even though it's a card here of missing and guilt, I feel like it has a lot of guilt and shame when it comes to you. Lack of confidence when it comes to connections or relationships. Maybe you're afraid, if this is for a Taurus here, there's Libra energy here too, but maybe you're afraid of putting yourself back out there, opening up your heart. But Spirit's saying, be grateful for these lessons, because now you can go towards wish fulfillment. You are allowed to be open here and not bring that baggage into the next relationship here. Treat it as brand spanking new. Fill it with love. But here's your advice from Spirit. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Ooh. And the King of Wands. Well, there's a lot of kings here. For some of you, this is letting go of a past individual and letting another individual who's more passionate. I feel like this is a person here who was very decisive, unruly, very detached with their emotions. But the advice here is to take it and see how they are. All right. This is a person here of confidence. And others of you, this is you. All right. If this isn't a person that, we're intend here to go to another relationship and you have another idea or something here to pull it in, you're one king away from being an emperor. All right. You already know how to invest. That's what you're receiving. This is having the faith here of that Queen of Cups, of love and hope. And this is asking you to be very direct and assertive and take actions to whatever you want to create. And I do feel for a lot of you, it has to do with a business or with taking a new career path. But I feel like there's creativity here. I feel like some of you are going towards self employment, being your own boss. But others of you, this is 2 individuals here that I feel that one you're ready to let go of, another one here that who's going to be way more loving and confident and take direct actions here. You're not going to be wondering how this person feels. They're going to let you know. They're going to let you know. They're going to be handsy about it. All right. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini is up. Then we have Cancer and the collective. And thanks for those who have been sticking it all the way through. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing. Hi, Nancy. My moderator's here. Oh, I garden all day today, Nancy. It rained like tomorrow or yesterday. It rained all day. And so I knew I was going to be in the yard most of the day. I'm still feeling it. The yard is like my workout. I like to break it up in 2 days because I have a bigger property, but my property is on a hill. So mowing one side of the yard is like the death of me. I hate it. But I only had 1 day, so I did it all in one. I'm going to feel it tomorrow for sure. I can feel it already. But you know, I like to do manual labor because I'm a weirdo like that. And I love gardening. I take pride in like doing the lawn. Very weird. Hands on the hip. I'll be the one watering it. Although we didn't need much water this year. Is it pouring in Maryland? I wonder if it's raining in New Jersey. All right, Gemini, we have the 5 of Cups. Oh. Well, you're receiving, a lot of people are coming back from her past. That King of Pentacles is in our receiving energy here for you, Gemini. You have somebody here who is super, super sad that they did not pick you, make you a priority. All right. Here's the thing. You got your hands on your hips like, oh, here you come. Hi, how you doing? I feel like this person here is coming in here realizing that they stabbed themselves in the back, and you're just going, how's that feel? I think you're a little bit sarcastic. Oh, you want to put work on this now? Well, look what has all grown here for you. Okay, your service here is, how can it be a service? Well, your service here is getting abundance. You're getting a lot of you are just getting a lot of abundance this week here because of the hard work that you've been putting in, whether it's on yourself, could be in your health, your mentality, could be in money. But you have a person here who is all sad, doesn't have a lot to give you. I mean, nothing. There's nothing in those cups. There is nothing in those cups. All right. But your focus here is you're compassionate, you're loving. But this person here betrayed not only themselves, but you. And now there's this thing of rolling up the sleeves here, wanting to put effort. And I think you got your hands on your hips and you're just kind of staring at this person with a smile. Are you saying no, thank you? Okay. Gemini's doing well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Looking good, feeling confident, not uncertain about your work, not uncertain about your efforts, not uncertain about your glow up. All right. I feel like this individual is watching you have a glow up. What's this 10 of Swords about? You have 9 of Wands. See, this person put high walls on you, cut you out, and now they are kneeling upon your wall. This is something here too. If you have this person block, they're going to go through another way. All right. Could even be through another individual. But I feel this energy here of wanting to talk it out, asking for some forgiveness, wanting to work together with you, wanting to be part of this with you, whatever this is. It doesn't always have to be romance here, 10 of Coins, because you're doing really well. But you know what? You got a key there now. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. You got a key there now. You have the ability here of not only your own security that you've kept, all the love, all the things that you've been grateful for. You don't necessarily give that to every individual, especially a person here who so willingly betrayed you, left you out in the cold, blocked you, stole from you, took from you, whatever it is, cheated you out for some of you. But this is now security. Some of you, this is another relationship. Oh my goodness, King of Cups. You have a match. And I want to say it's with an individual who is well deserved of this love. And you are super grateful. I feel like whatever this person did, they screwed you over. And I feel like your advice here is to, I mean, this is a very loving individual that you have right now. This is a person who will pour anything into you because they love you. They'll do it because they love you. This individual didn't do it because they loved you. They just wanted to take from you, or they just wanted to go after something here that was more shiny. All right. But let's be honest. You are also very grateful. This is where the grateful portion comes in for this individual doing what they did, because if they did not get out of the way, you would never have had this. You would have never have had that. So yeah, this person did do you a favor, even though they screwed you over in a big way, right? Because they allowed you to see somebody who truly does care about you, who truly has always had your back, or if it's a new person here who does have your back. So this is something here where I feel you're going to, this feels like somebody from the past or somebody here that, you know, screwed you over, and we're in that moon energy, we're in that retrograde energy. And I feel like this person here is going to be groveling a little bit. And, you know, it's nice if they apologize, but as to starting something over, why would you open that box? Why would you open Pandora's box when you have an individual here who you share with that is like gold? So I don't think you would be leaving this, or I don't think you would easily be sharing this with this person again. That's what I got. All right. We are on our final zodiac sign, but not our final reading. And we have quite a few people on here because we're on Facebook, on YouTube. So I always ask this because sometimes this is when people start dropping. When we get close to the bonus, I ask you guys to make sure that you've hit liked if you haven't done so already, because that does help this, but also to comment bonus. Comment bonus. Let's get that algorithm back up because people tend to leave or drop off or forget the collectives there. So comment bonus, help me out, send some appreciation, because we've been on here almost an hour and a half. All right, so go ahead, comment bonus, and we will shuffle and get ready for our final sign, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. You're welcome, Marla. Aaron's been here. Aaron, you deserve a reward. You've been since the beginning. Like literally, you're the first one. You're like, have you done Cancer yet? And I was like, oh my gosh, you've been on here the whole time. Kudos to you. Thank you for being here. That's an honor. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Thank you, guys. All right, Cancer. All right, I like this, Cancer. 4 wands. Oh boy, here comes that return. Not over yet. Death is reversed. Ooh, we got the Queen of Cups twice. You know this isn't over. This has to do with a relationship for sure. I'll try to keep it general, but this does feel very romantic. I do feel like, and some of you feel like this person is not just your soulmate. It's like your twin flame. All right. I get it. But that journey is all about alignment. And I feel that there's something that you feel is coming. has to do with emotions. Look at all of that going with the flow. I feel that you have been going on the flow, but I also feel like, it's not over yet. There's something here that's just not over yet. Maybe you expect some kind of return, or maybe there's an expectation that you feel that this energy is coming of this person. You're highly intuitive. Some of you are readers yourself. 9 of Swords. You're worried. I don't think you want this person back. You're worried that this person's going to come back. Let's see what that Death is reversed. Oh my God. 10 of Swords. I feel like this is for a Cancer who definitely got really kicked on the ground by a person, and didn't even check on them to make sure they had a pulse, kind of thing. But I do feel you got out of it. But this is someone here who's in extreme pain about an ending. Extreme pain here, where it's like, when am I going to freaking get over this? Am I over this yet? And there's something about this week. This feels very similar to, honestly, if you have Aquarius in your chart, look it up. Look up the Aquarius reading, because it does feel like that. This is fears and things of an individual that you didn't have closure with. Knight of Wands. Clarify that Knight of Wands. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I am. Knight of Swords. I feel like this is more in your head than anything. This is about somebody that you fear, if they come back, if you would be strong enough to not accept them back. And I feel like there's confusions, because sometimes you want this person and other days you don't. I get it, especially if you feel that twin flame thing. It's like, I love them, but I hate them at the same time, because what they did was horrific. But however they come in there, man, I feel like I want to chew somebody out really, really badly. I also feel this energy of you going, I can't keep living this way. I can't keep wanting to choose somebody out. I have to go out. I know I deserve better. I know I can't live in this energy of fear 24/7. And so I want to move forward without this. So for some of you, you're creating your own closure, not necessarily receiving news from another individual. I don't see this person actually coming back because of this in and out energy. I feel this fear or desire to create closure with a person, and it's heavily coming up this week. Now, if you do feel connected to this person here, where you haven't seen them for quite some time, they are heavily on your mind. It could be because this individual is feeling that pull towards you. So make sure you're clearing your energy. You can always return to sender with love. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be on you. What advice does Spirit have for Cancer? Again, this feels so much like Aquarius. So much like Aquarius. This is you leaning on, listen to the Aquarius reading if you haven't, but I feel like this is leaning on your friends. This is done. And it's to be grateful for that lesson, but also know that you have the ability. This person here, they sent you, not only did they send you on the self-love journey, this sent you on the spiritual awakening. Some of you have your spiritual gifts open widely because of this connection with this person. Okay. Like I said, some of you could be a reader yourself, but this has sent you on a journey that is going to be so fulfilling for you. And this is part of the clearing. Look at this. This is about you taking better actions, having better boundaries, not knowing that everybody doesn't deserve your time, your attention, and Spirit saying, now you get to pick, now you get to show yourself. And some of you, it's living that villain era a little bit. But I feel this energy here that you do have people that support you, love you, and who will be there for you. Pay attention to those individuals. Pay attention to the individuals here who do have your back, because this person did not have your back. And even if they came back, you probably would say that to me. You never, had my back. So this is you clearing that. And it's actually really beautiful reading, because you're releasing a lot this week. All right, that's what I got. All right. Collective. Collective. Well, make sure you do cry, because crying is getting it out. It's good, Aaron, for you to do that. You're welcome. You got this. You got good things coming your way. I mean, when I see that Queen of Cups on top of that Nine of Cups, that's the 10 of Cups. That's somebody here who's thrown into a path of not only fulfillment, but of happiness, community, individuals that are there for you, support you, love you. That's not what that individual is doing. All right, collective. All right, we got our final one. Final one on receiving, what we're focusing on, and how we can be of service. Here we go. Collective. Man, that Empress keeps coming out reversed. So does that 10 of Swords. Just loves to come in here. Ooh. You're fine. You are fine. You have somebody here who's a little bit of a fear monger. I do feel somebody here is focused on the negative things, but I see this energy of lust. Do you see how somebody here is trying to control a scenario here? That's the Fool. That's the Fool. Somebody here is trying to take you as a fool. Somebody here sees you. This is what's so interesting. As this Empress, who I have to keep hiding the tatas because I get demonetized, but I don't want to get flagged. Somebody here with this Empress energy views you this way, okay? An easy target. But you've been through this before. And I feel like this individual here feels that they can easily take from you. So you have a person here who may be coming off as doing you a favor or wanting, I don't know, it almost feels like a short, like if it's not like asking for money, it's someone here who wants a favor from you. Like, going to be like, collective, can you do me a favor? And because this is somebody that like sees you as somebody they can easily walk over. And you're very loving. But you've been through this before with other situations, and you're intuitive as can be. So the way you view this individual is, I know what this person's after. And once I say yes to this, or once I agree to this, they're going to take from me. This is a person here that you don't feel confident about. No, you don't. No, you don't. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So this is a person here, you could work with this individual, but they're looking down upon you as somebody that's an easy target. All right. And if you don't work with them, this is somebody here who could be a family member, somebody you've known for quite some time. They just see you as an easy target. Look at this. 8 of Wands. I see you quickly saying, no, thanks. It's like as soon as this person communicates, says something, no, that's all you give. You get, no, not involved. No, thanks. Can't help you. Which is going to give this person anxiety because it's not what they expected. All right. But you're not going to have any anxiety. This isn't going to keep you up at night. You are trusting, collective, you are trusting your intuition this week. When somebody here is asking for a favor, especially if it's a family member here that is always somebody who overtakes or sees you as somebody here who overly gives, this is you saying, I'm going to say this very lovingly, but I'm not necessarily getting involved in this. I know this person's up to no good. Some of you know this person gambles. You know this person is an addict. You know this person here could use it for any addictions. Can be anything. Could be gambling. Could be drugs. Could be sex. But I feel like there's something in this energy here where an individual easily takes advantage of you and sees you as that. And this week you're like, no, no, no thanks. There's my quick response. I don't want it. Okay, you're not even going to sweat over this. You just know when you get it this week, you're going to go, no thanks. Love and light. Bye, Felicia. Love and light. Bye, Felicia. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to enjoy myself here. I've already had that tower moment. I trust and I have faith. And you actually are, I feel like you're going to be receiving a gift of some sort here that's coming in here because of how not only authentic you were, but vulnerable. Because this is something here where I think it's a long time coming, where you've overgiven to scenarios or people before. And this is you passing a test of some sort this week. Yeah, look. You send a person on their way. Bye. You can do this on your own. I feel like that's you. I feel like you're waving someone off and saying, oh my gosh, I can't do you a favor this week, but I know you can do it. Okay. But there's an opportunity here that you're giving somebody here to figure it out, take care of themselves. Some of you, it is an intervention, but others of you, it's just like you mean well, but this is like an empty nest. It's got to kick them out. You got to let them do their own thing. Right. You know that it's time for your time. It's your me time. Sometimes the best way to be service is allow a person to grow. Let them learn their lessons on their own, not take you down with them. And I feel like an individual here, you kind of enabled before, but you're not doing that now. You're not doing that now. All right, guys, that's what I have for readings. Like I said, I will be live again on Tuesday for the discussion on the Runes Reality course that is coming up, and enrollment is now open. Go check out my website if you want details on it, but I have a live Q&A talking about this dual 12-week program that anybody can take. It's a beginner runes course, but it is infused with an accountability course here for self-development. I am passionate about divination tools and using them for self-development. And the best way to learn these divination tools is to apply it to your life first. And that's what we do. You guys take care and have a good one.